Chosen one, God's purpose for your success is much larger than you could ever dream. It's greater than your existing circumstances suggest. It is deeper than your eyes can see, and it is more powerful than any constraint you have ever encountered. You've been picked for something beyond the ordinary. You've been designated for prosperity. This defies logic, and the day is approaching when it will be unmistakable. Before we proceed, stay with this video till the conclusion. Allow the force of these words to evoke something inside you. Write your warmest, most sincere wish in the comments, and then type 777 to announce that your desire is coming true right now. This is not just a remark. It is an activation. It is a signal to the cosmos. When you set your energy in motion, the cosmos meets you there. And this is a chapter about making desires come true and revitalizing the divine plan for your life. Something tremendous occurs when you choose to think that your dream is not just achievable, but also destiny. I choose one like this video. Subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel. Let we begin. You may not see the big picture now, but your success is already etched into your tail. You are not here to hunt crumbs because God has planned a feast for you. You were never intended to live a life of limitations. The obstacles you've encountered, the delays, the setbacks, they were not indicators that you were being rejected. They indicated that you were being developed, shaped, and prepared. Because what is heading your way is more than simply a gift. It's a blessing on the scale of destiny. It's a level of achievement that requires the best of you. You've gone through seasons that have put your whole being to the test. Seasons when you wondered whether the breakthrough would ever happen. Nonetheless, you continued going. You continued to believe, even when your trust was but a spark. And that flicker was sufficient. God has been watching that flicker, because He does not judge your potential based on perfection. He sees your determination, boldness, and ambition to succeed. No matter how many times you have been knocked down, choose one. Your name has been spoken into the breeze of divine time. God's plan for your success is not arbitrary. It's deliberate, it's planned, and it is coming on time. Even if your clock has told you differently, the delay you mistook for refusal was really heavenly protection. It was an alignment. It was a cooperation. It was God's way of ensuring that what you get does not overwhelm you, but rather strengthens you so that what you walk into does more than just bless you. It supports you. Let me tell you something essential. God's prosperity is not restricted to money. That's just half of it. It has so much pleasure, so much serenity, and so much love that it fills every area inside you. Let us promote faith, hope, and love, bringing light not just into our own lives, but also to those who need it the most. Your donation provides a source of inspiration and healing for many individuals. You could feel as if you were still in the woods. But you're not aware that the woods is where monarchs are taught. It's where prophets are summoned. It is where selected ones are fortified. And you, yes, you are being shaped into a vessel capable of carrying a vision so grand that when it comes to fruition, people will be stunned. They'll look at your life and wonder what occurred so quickly. But you will know. You'll notice at every lonely night, every quiet cry, and every ignored prayer, everything was building up to this moment. You're about to experience a financial upheaval. And it isn't because you earned it perfectly. It's because you were made for it. It's because the divine plan for your life cannot be reversed. Every closed door, every departure, every mischance, everything had to happen this way. Because God's purpose is not average. It is amazing. And exceptional needs a different approach. You weren't supposed to fit in. You were not supposed to follow the same path as everyone else. You were meant to choose what seemed to be a dead-end route, only to find it open wide with wealth. Just when you thought all hope was gone, you were designed for miracles. That's why life has been so intense. That's why your fight has been so intense. Because the benefit is as profound. The deeper the roots, the taller the tree grows. The cosmos reacts to the frequency of your faith. And it's now connecting you with possibilities, resources, relationships, and supernatural interventions that will blow your mind. You don't have to find out how. How does God do His job? Your duty is to believe, to maintain one's current position, to persevere in the face of adversity. What's being prepared for you is not typical. It is not mediocre. It's miraculous. Wealth provides tranquility. Influence comes with honesty. Success motivates others. Breakthrough followed breakthrough, and blessing after blessing. Not because you asked for it, but because you were born with it. You are entering a season in which everything will come together, confusion will be cleared, and the anguish of your past will give birth to power. You are not going to just heal from everything you have gone through. You will achieve more success than you ever imagined. There is a supernatural acceleration in your life that, once activated, nothing can stop it. Some people won't comprehend how quickly your life changes, but that's okay. Let them be bewildered. Allow them to doubt, since they did not see the seeds you sowed in secret. They did not see the secret conflicts you waged with grace. They didn't witness the nights when you prayed to the skies for just one indication that your breakthrough was on its way. But God saw, and now He is answering. The chosen one. Your name is being discussed in rooms you've never entered. Your light is being prepped to shine on stages beyond your wildest dreams. You're not just strolling into affluence. You are walking into prophesy, alignment, and purpose. What comes next will seem like a dream, but it will be your reality, since God's purpose for your success is not dependent on your possessions. It depends on who you are. And you're wonderful. You are favored. You are united with a power that will not fail. Stay the course. Keep standing up for yourself. Keep speaking abundance, even when you feel deprived. Continue to behave as if it's already done, because it already exists in the invisible world. The delivery is on the way. The only thing left to do is accept it. And when it arrives, it will be abrupt and unexpected, like a wonderful present wrapped in gold. And you'll be able to declare that it was all worthwhile. Every tear, every challenge, every time you questioned your ability to continue. This is the period of your life when everything changes. Not just a bit. Not just a minor change, but a total makeover, a miraculous enhancement. You will not need to force it. You will not have to pursue it. It'll find you. Because this is how heavenly destiny works. It does not knock on just any door. It knocks on the door of the selected. You were picked before you realized who you were. You were picked before you experienced your most difficult fights. And you are still selected. In God's design, it's not just good. It is beyond your wildest fantasies. Get ready. The chosen one. Your prosperity is closer than you realize. The chosen one. There is a reason why you've always felt different. There is a reason you couldn't follow the crowd. Why have you always felt that there was something more waiting for you? Something bigger that didn't fit your surroundings. That inner understanding was more than simply your imagination. It was your spirit, recognizing the significance of the divine purpose for your life. God's plan for your success is not average, nor is your path. That is why you have encountered delays. Others did not. That is why you had to fight quiet fights that no one could see. Your soul signed up for something significant. You did not come here to live tiny. You did not come here only to survive. You came to prosper, to break cycles, burst ceilings, and guide others into the light. And for that type of assignment, you needed to be armed with divine might. It's simple to look around and ask why this hasn't occurred before. Why hasn't the breakthrough arrived? Why hasn't the prosperity flowed in as you expected? But you must realize this. The higher the calling, the more thorough the preparation. You are not being neglected. You are being positioned. You are not being penalized. You are being refined for a reason. The doors that did not open were below your destiny. The folks who fled couldn't bear the weight of what was coming with you. The possibilities that slipped by. They were a distraction disguised as a godsend. What comes next is so tailored to you that you'll understand why you had to wait. When you look back, you'll see that nothing was wasted. Every sacrifice, every sleepless night, every moment of uncertainty was part of the process of setting the groundwork for you to get more than you could have ever asked for. The benefits you get will not be random. They will be accurate, personal, and irrefutable. And when they come, there will be no need to urge anything. They will flow to you gracefully. The transition has already started in the spiritual sphere. Your name rings like a heavenly bell. God's plan is quietly emerging behind the scenes. The alignment is occurring. Financial resources, heavenly connections, and extraordinary possibilities. They're aligning with perfect time, and your soul can sense it. That inward stirring, the sudden need to clean, to prepare, get ready. That is your soul, knowing that something big is coming. You've been through storms that would have drowned others. You have stood in flames designed to devour you. And yet you are rising, not simply surviving, but shining a light that can never be quenched, because the opponent intended to damage. God is switching for your benefit. What was intended to break you is now blessing you. And now you're entering a new phase in which the promise takes tangible form. Your name has an anointing. You bear an unseen crown. That crown cannot be seized by any man, event, or opponent. You are royalty in the celestial world. And now that monarchy has begun to appear in your physical world, you will not just preach affluence. You will live it. You'll go into rooms where your presence alters the vibe. You will attract wealth effortlessly because you are becoming the personification of God's kindness on earth. There are blessings being unleashed with your name on them. Things you've forgotten. You even prayed for. Things you secretly fantasized about while no one was looking. Financial wealth allows you to create, contribute, and live without limitations. Opportunities that make your previous existence seem like a shadow of what was conceivable. These aren't accidents. They are proof of divine arrangement. Here's the beauty. You don't need to work for it. You don't have to hustle like the world expects you to. Your agreement with God's plan is what activates it. The moment you decided to trust, believe, and hang on even when it made no sense, that is when the skies opened. The doors that are currently swinging wide for you are the outcome of your spiritual perseverance. They are rewards for your calm devotion. You are entering your promised land. The landscape may seem alien, but it is yours. The blessings may seem strange, but they are yours, as is the calm that is about to settle in your life. It will be assurance that this was always intended for you. There is no more straining, questioning, or wondering whether it will ever happen. It's occurring now. God's prosperity plan for you is not limited to receiving. It is about becoming. You are evolving into a version of yourself who can manage plenty with grace, generosity, and knowledge. You are not merely about to get money. You are going to attract prosperity since your heart, energy, and goals are pure. Your frequency is increasing, and as it does, it draws the reality that reflects your divine essence. The world will see a different version of you. A version that is not attempting to prove anything, but rather one that is entirely aligned, free, and strong. Because when God rewards a selected one, He makes it clear. He accomplishes it so thoroughly, publicly, and undeniably that even those who question you will be forced to admit that you are always favored. Prosperity will become your new normal, not because you strive for it, but because you embrace it. Wealth is not separate from you. It reflects who you're becoming. When you truly acknowledge that you are deserving of the rewards, they begin to pour in. And I mean rush, like waves rushing into your life one after the other. Not just a trickle, but a deluge. You're not behind. You're not late. You are precisely where you are supposed to be. The pressure you've been experiencing, it is not punishment. It is pregnancy. You're going to give birth to a season so strong that everything before it will seem like a prelude. People who stuck with you through the difficult times will be praised just for walking with you. Even those who have departed will see the brightness you have become. You will be a walking testament, demonstrating what occurs when divine timing meets unwavering faith. You will no longer talk in theory. You'll talk from experience. When people observe your life, they will be encouraged to believe again. Because your success is not just for you, but for everyone your light touches. So do not be disheartened by what you see right now. Do not be deceived by the stillness. Do not be persuaded by others' ideas. God's purpose does not depend on appearances. It is built on promise, and the pledge is still valid. The plan is continually evolving. How about your prosperity? It is already written. Trust is all that is expected of you right now. Radical, unshakable faith. Trust that every hour of waiting was worthwhile. Please know that you are not forgotten. Trust that the plenty on its way will not suffice. It is more than enough. Excessive overflow. More than you can hold. the chosen one. You're going to enter chambers that seem like destiny. You're going to sign agreements that will alter your whole existence. You're going to get communications that will transform your future in an instant. Everything is coming together, and the transition will seem abrupt. However, your spirit has been preparing for this for a long time. Your season of just surviving has ended. Your season of hope is giving way to knowing, and your season of waiting is turning into receiving. You are not just strolling into affluence. You're growing prosperous. You're not just inputting your blessing. You are becoming a gift. You are divinely directed, protected, and provided for. Your fortune is safe in the sky, and now it is coming to meet you in person. You did not miss your opportunity. You are going straight toward it, and when it comes, it will be larger, brighter, and more beautiful than you could have dreamed. The chosen one. The energy around you is altering. It may not be visible to the naked eye, but you are on the verge of a spiritual breakthrough that will change your life forever. You have progressed beyond the first stage. You are at the threshold, and everything you've gone through has led up to this heavenly tipping moment. A heavenly plan has been quietly unfolding behind the scenes of your life. Every detour, delay, every redirection, everything had purpose. You may have felt off course, but you were always on a divine path. And now that track is taking you into overflow. Not only provisioning, not just getting by. You are entering divine overflow, which continues to pour even after your needs are satisfied. Because God's goal for your success goes beyond mere provision. Elevate, amplify, and multiply. You've been created for this moment. Your capability is growing. You can carry more tranquility and purpose. The riches is increasing by the day. As your inner world transforms to a higher frequency, your outside environment will follow suit. The opportunities will vary. The persons in your life will vary. Money will come to you in a new manner since you are no longer the person who questioned their value. You are the version of yourself who understands without question that heavenly success is your birthright. What is going to appear in your life is the consequence of divine timing clashing with your steadfast conviction, not of your own efforts. And that conviction is magnetic. The universe is reacting to the energy you are now carrying, which is one of preparedness, trust, and expectation. You no longer need to show your value. You just need to be who you were meant to be. Everything starts to flow from there.